Upon assuming office, we committed to bring our economy back on track by taking necessary measures, making necessary choices to raise revenue, reduce expenditure, and basically make sure that our nation lives within its means. We have pursued a turnaround strategy focused on increasing our tax revenue and reducing both spending and the rate of debt accumulation. Through this process, we have been guided by the principles and values of equity, fairness, and prudence in public spending without sacrificing priority social and development spending. In the interest of sound debt management, we have implemented a combination of strategies, including the diversification of financing sources, smoothening the maturity profiles, and proactively managing our debt liabilities in general, maintaining a low cost of debt and ensuring that debt is sustainable at all times. I am delighted to announce that our sacrifices and determined efforts have not been in vain. As a consequence of our commitment to sound debt management strategy, fiscal and general economic management policies, and the tightening of our monetary policy by the Central Bank of Kenya, investor confidence has been significantly enhanced, resulting in the appreciation of the Kenya shilling against the US dollar from an average of 162 shillings to an average of 142 shillings at the moment. In turn, this has reduced our debt service costs. Just a moment. In turn, this has reduced our overall debt by Kenya shillings 722 billion, and also reduced our debt service costs by Kenya shillings 195 billion over the next years, saving the country a total of almost 1 trillion Kenya shillings. Additional indicators of rising investor confidence include the performance of the recent issue of the Eurobond, the infrastructure bond, and increased liquidity in the market. As a result of robust measures, management, the successful turnaround has pulled Kenya away from the brink of debt distress, put our finances in good working order, and established the necessary conditions to execute the bottom-up economic transformation agenda on a sound footing. Consequently, our economy is on a trajectory that will create more jobs and more wealth, finance investment in goods and services, and usher this nation into the era of inclusive growth. Thank you very much. I thought of making this statement because it is necessary for us to inform the country where we stand today, especially after the anxiety of the last 1 year, where many in the international community were worried about Kenya's position and Kenya's financial ability to manage our situation, including our debt situation. I can now confidently say Kenya is no longer in the list of the countries that run the risk of debt default, thanks to the collective effort that has been done by my team at the Treasury and by the whole of government approach that has seen us down on many aspects of spending, make sure that we reduce the accumulation of expensive debt and put the country on a trajectory of living within our means.